Three! He got it! Wow! Zoning Zhang, finally. Damn, he earned that.
Boy, did he ever.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
What is going on with these people?
Weather Walker does know that to go after the spine, though, so...
He does. I mean, that is
repeating. There's another one. Oh my god! Oh no! As we said it! Oh god, Weather Walker. Weather Walker has sent men to the hospital before. That was really bad. That looked really bad. That looked really bad. It's all I can say. What the hell? Why are these guys do? Oh god, this tiki torch.
Basketball rivalries run deep.
They do. This is totally unneeded.
He's technically the successful part of the team.
I liked it was a couple minutes ago.
Oh damn! Knightsbane knocks out Garden Green with a brutal combo right in front. Like you can't even. Oh, there. His arm was all that was left, and Blowhole was carrying it around. Oh no!
Oh god.
Oh no! What is happening? I'd like to just point out Mike Miller fell like a sack. Oh whoa! There it is. Maybe another back injury. Weird finish of this match. We just saw Chuchai get slammed on his raw and tender back, and he just is yelling out there to, "No more! Don't touch me! Don't touch me!" You know that this means that these people are definitely going to be tag partners. Oh shit! Wigwam wallops Earl upside the face with a piece of that parquet floor.
There's so many of them.
I feel like this is just gonna end poorly.
Come on, come on.
Get fucked, alright? Oh, fuck you guys.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, what a shot! Oh!
Holy
Karate
shit.
Hendrix, baby!
Especially after some of the beatings he's taken in kickboxing.
Yeah.
Knees! We really need Spencer, not Spencer, excuse me, Miles, to get back in the ring more often. I know he's got these knee problems now. He's getting his knees drained all the time, but...
Oh my god!
Holy shit.
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh my god, he pinned him clean. It's over. I recently just rewatched, oh my god! Oh, that has to be clipped. Oh my god! I can't even talk about it. Oh, that huge flying knee. Gio, do something.
He's just a turd out there.
Oh god. Raul is kicking his ass.
He may not want sledding out there and he couldn't.
Oh god.
tell.
Desperation German suplexes. That was fucking awesome. Do it.
Come on, buddy.
Whoa, 3! That was awesome. Gio's the champion. Whoa.
That's what happens when you go for weapons like that. Oh no.
Oh god! Gene Green goes face first into the barbed wire bat. Now he's busted open. This is so crazy. Oh, knee! Discussion loves it. Knees! Oh god, discussion's going up now. Yeah! This is chaos. The alt-right doesn't care. What the hell?
This is definitely interesting.
Why is Slutty letting this happen? Why is Miles still in the fight? Oh my god! They're just beating the shit out of Gene Green! It's so bloody!
This is incredible. I don't even know what to say.
Oh, critical! Holy shit! 7 minutes! This is... How is this a title defense? It was 2-on-1 the whole time. This is terrible.
Oh my god, she turned again.
Why'd you bring me into this weird room, da? Boy, there's something important I got to tell you. It's been long overdue that I sat you down and broke down the facts of life to you. Da, what are you talking about? Well, see, boy, there's this place called the Shadow Realm. It's full of evil energies, and it takes evil beings away from the world. See, we don't rightly know when it'll strike or it'll take next, but only targets people that SCFL ring, which is why I like to keep you out of it. But da, I love to fight. Oh, Kelly Bendo, boyo, but you got to be careful. Never, no, I mean never, try to pick up any weapon inside that ring that you ain't personally carried in there yourself. That seems to be the only way the Shadow Realm can take you. I love you, boy, and I couldn't fucking stand it if anything ever happened to you. Alright, da, I'll be careful.
My God, Walsh, Jessica, we are here. We just saw the Kellys are talking, like they're talking about the Shadow Realm, the Substitute series. This is the third Substitute series ever.
Yeah.
I cannot believe what is going on here. Jessica, how the hell are you?
I am very good. I don't know what's going on with the Substitute series. It's the first time it's not been a kickboxing tournament, which is certainly something interesting.
Walsh?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, you know, Federal Bell is going into this thing injured, but he's got to kind of be a favorite, right? I mean, he's won the thing twice before.
I think so. He's got, I believe, we don't know the whole thing yet. We've been getting sent a lot of pictures of random substitutes. We don't know who these people are. All we know is that every year there are new substitutes brought in from District 204 with Mike Bianchi. The roots go deep, and we don't know who's coming. We don't know who's going to be there tonight. We don't know who's fighting. All we know is that Federal Bell has a bye. So this is going to be another one of those, kind of like the Daddy-Son tournament, that the tournament brackets, we're just going to kind of see it as we go along here.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really know anything about these people, which is the most SCFL thing possible. We do know that these people have worked with Michael Bianchi, so I don't know what that necessarily means for these people. Does that mean they're all going to be weirdos? Probably. Does that mean they're going to be life failures?
No one really,
Probably.
I mean, it's so confusing.
Look,
it's a
okay.
It's not a mystery, but it is.
Yeah, well, look, I'm just saying, Bike isn't exactly, you know, the smartest of people.
I mean, should we get right into it? Should we get right into it and just?
I mean,
this match?
This is a, you know, it's a tournament. There's going to be a lot of big ass fighting. I think it's a good idea to get going.
Jessica, what do you think?
I was gonna say the exact same thing. The people are here for one thing, and that's hashtag big ass fighting, and I think we got to deliver.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
The first match, we're seeing this as they walk out. Here we go. Who is the first person in the 2018 Substitute Series?
This is big ass. Some fighting.
The game is. Right. Wow, he's here. He got roped into another tournament.
He got on the roped.
It is Ichabod Goddamn Adams.
God damn it.
Wow. He tweeted earlier that he wanted nothing to do with this. But he claims that the form he was given says that he gets a title shot if he wins, and that he claimed he's already owed a title shot, which I don't know if I don't know. I'm confused. I thought the barbecue was his title shot.
I'll tell you what, this crowd seems really loud.
He's fighting a socialist? Jesus.
Yeah.
He's fighting a large red socialist.
This is like what happened in Portland earlier. I mean, this is like the Proud Boys against a socialist.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, these guys on a personal level have history. Torvald won his kickboxing title by defeating Ichabod with a front kick to the face. I think deep in the fight, maybe third or fourth round. But yeah, this is interesting because Ichabod almost was in another tournament earlier, back in June, and he basically attacked his maybe Papa, Fun Adams, to get out of it. But I guess he couldn't swing it this time.
Yeah, there was nobody to beat up. Oh man, Ichabod is. We haven't really seen Ichabod since the Miles fight. You know what I mean?
That's the medical term.
Yes. We haven't seen Ichabod fight one-on-one since he fought Miles Manhoof, really. So this is, I guess, a rare treat for his fans out there.
His fan
On the ropes. Yeah.
I mean, even that fight wasn't one-on-one, you know.
Yeah, there's nobody at ringside with him.
He doesn't have his brother-in-law as a ref. He's out there on his own.
Yeah, against the socialist that he's lost to prior. I'm worried about what's going to happen here. We've seen violence erupt between the alt-right and leftists of late, and well, this is exactly, art imitates reality,
Yeah.
I mean, Torvald has done some incredible. My God, this man's ability is incredible out there. It sounds like someone's clipping their nails in the booth, actually, which is pretty interesting and not surprisingly, or actually surprisingly, a first in the SCFL. I mean,
I've never heard that before.
That's the type of attention to detail.
I assume someone was trying to open up like pistachio shells.
They're clipping their nails, and you know it.
Wow.
Oh,
Letlo is clipping his nails. That's what I'm.
it is. They're both taking turns. Like they're both helping each other in xylophones. Can we point out here that this is possibly Torvald's biggest match?
Yeah, and he's doing a lot of big moves. Like he's really going all out against Ichabod. While Ichabod's just pulling hair and kicking balls. Like this is this is pretty much the most Ichabod thing ever. Like this guy is putting his heart on the line, and Ichabod is just kind of phoning it in.
Unfortunately, Detector Sarcasm, Letlu can only clip his nails. He cannot clip matches. So if you want to have your footage featured in Clips of the Week and previously on, you will unfortunately have to manually make that clip.
Yeah, it's just down at the bottom of the player, or Alt plus X if you're on a PC.
We would appreciate that so much. It's impossible to even really describe.
Yeah, I'm actually going to have to go back and clip some of the moments from this past week's basketball SCFL Hoops game, because there were some.
Oh my God, Jessica! Wasn't Torvald in that game?
Torvald was not in that game. That game last, I think Wednesday or Thursday, was the Belly Ribbon Fight Camp versus a new squad known as Miami Dreamin'. But Torvald plays for the Suns.
Yeah.
The Los Angeles Sons of Anger.
Man, this is really Torvald is really turning up the heat here.
I agree, but I'm not surprised. We've seen Torvald do great in kickboxing before. I think he's beaten Ichabod quite a few times. Look at these moves.
Yeah.
This
he
dude is
even
inspired.
He doesn't even have a face, and he's really just doing it all here. And he took an Ichabod kick to the high kick to the face, and he just decided instead to do like the craziest kick combo I've ever seen in my life. This guy. He's gassed though. He's putting too much of himself into this.
Yeah, he's gets a little overexcited and just goes for the most ridiculous big stuff in the world. And if it doesn't end the fight quickly, he's in trouble.
Interesting.
Would you say that Sons of Anger affiliated fighters have terrible gas tanks? Like,
Well, I mean, some do, but I would say a guy like Rap might be the only one, but Rap Metal's got a pretty good gas tank.
that's true, actually.
I mean, you have to have a good gas tank to throw, upwards of 300 punches around in a kickboxing bout.
Yeah.
Nice little takedown there by Torvald. I'm really impressed. I mean, Ichabod is top tier. This is a guy that On the Ropes in the chat room has been mentioning. He feels like he still deserved the title shot, and maybe rightfully so. Ron Harris's lawyer and landlord and brother-in-law may have to go over the paperwork. We're not really sure, but
I'm fully expecting Ichabod to protest any loss in this because he wasn't prepared for it. He thinks he's beyond tournaments or whatever. Because I don't think he expected this sort of challenge right out of the gate.
Right.
He doesn't look like he's fully in this fight.
Yeah.
While this guy is doing like rotational like head scissor things and shit.
I think he's on a lot of steroids, possibly. Anyway.
That was the claim when he first...
just let you do whatever. Like,
yeah. He has claimed that he gets his fighting prowess from just purely being an engineered agent of socialism. I don't know what that means. He says that also explains his perfectly normal socialist face, which, there might be something lost in the translation in Swedish.
Something that we really do need to talk about is that these men are both maybe former or current substitute teachers. Jessica, can you give us Torvald's background?
Torvald is a guest lecturer at the, I have it somewhere, let me find it real quick. I apologize for not being more prepared. He is a guest lecturer at the Stockholm School of Engineering. He apparently teaches a course on the history of spanners. Or he guest lectures a history of spanners.
Now, Jessica,
that's what they call screwdrivers.
Wow. Yeah,
are you finding that information by going to scflfirepro.com and looking at our exhaustive roster page?
That would have been easier than digging through my stack of notes. But I've never been one that's very good at my job, so.
Yeah. Ichabod almost got the pinfall with that double stomp that he does. Ichabod's looking a little tired too here. I mean, he wasn't prepared for this. He might be a little bit out of shape. He's only been going to Mago rallies basically. He hasn't really been in the gym. He's been playing a lot of World of Tanks.
Ichabod is not out of this yet.
Oh no,
he's been kind of pushing back a little, but.
Yeah,
oh my god, these knees.
Yeah, these guys are really, this is a high-level bout. I mean, I wonder how Ichabod feels starting a show. He's always a finisher.
That's true.
Yeah.
Whoa, 3, what?
Oh my gosh.
Ichabod wins. This is the third time that he has progressed in the first round.
That big back spin kick, we've seen that work in kickboxing multiple times. So that's big move.
God.
Big move.
86%. Bix thought it was a good match. That's what Ichabod kind of does. And Ichabod is a veteran as much as we hate him. The man is a veteran. The man is going to be someone who pulls out a win like that.
Well, let's let it be known he's a veteran in the fight game. He's not a veteran like Federal Bell.
Correct.
Yeah, he's not a veteran of an operation. That would be credible.
Absolutely true. He's a veteran of many operations, like as far as message board flame wars.
Yeah. He has definitely been.
Wow.
He's got medals from the Meme Wars.
It's Bradford Culpepper. The next.
Oh boy!
Oh God! Bradford.
We all remember Bradford Culpepper, a substitute lunch teacher. Oh my God! Yeah, I think on the ropes seems pretty ecstatic about that Ichabod win.
No, xylophonist.
Oh boy. Oh fella.
Xylop.
This
I mean,
is
we saw
not good.
Bradford. We saw
I mean, we do.
Bradford beat up
This is,
Xylop at the food place last week.
Yeah, we did. So maybe xylophonist wanted this.
I don't think he really wants anything. I don't. I mean, look at his like subtitle, "A Meek Meager Man."
What? Why would he let that happen to himself? Look at.
I don't think he cares. You know, like.
This is not good.
Yeah, I mean, he's got some power in him. We've seen him get occasional wins in kickboxing, but Bradford is a fucking monster, and he's been going after this guy. You know, he beat the crap out of him.
Well, Bradford wants information. He wants to find Bike Bianchi. It's been going on this for months. Bike Bianchi has disappeared. Like things.
I like that. I like that Bradford is wearing like his like fucking like sunglasses for some reason. Like he's just really like he's really hard boiled. You know, like.
I feel like he doesn't even realize he's in a tournament right now, even though he's been in this before. He wants the information.
Like,
oh boy! I can't even do it.
I'm just curious on his shirt, not the jacket, but the shirt. Is that badge or is that a mustard stain? I see a yellow splotch.
Well, he considers
badge.
no, he considers that mustard stain a badge of honor because he wore that shirt to one of his favorite hot dog stands.
He also once he used to play the old PC game Hot Dog Stand.
Whoa!
You know, really big fan.
Deep cut.
Hot dog cooking.
God, xylophonist is kind of in this.
Yeah, this is actually kind of weird. He usually gets beaten up within a minute or two. I really you gotta hand it to him. Everybody turns up the heat a little bit for the substitute series. It's always a little bit more like, I mean, come on, Ichabod phoned it in a little bit and still pulled off the victory.
Yeah, that's not good.
Torvald with like a career-defining performance.
My God.
I mean, the winner of this has to fight Ichabod.
No. The winner of this faces the person with the secret people with buys. Jessica, can you explain?
I forgot. This tournament's really
correct.
Yeah. This is a 12 entry tournament, 12-person tournament.
Murph!
Oh, thank you, Murph.
Murph.
Anyway, there are 12 people in this tournament. There are 8 people in the first round, and 4 people have been granted buys to the second round. So the 3 brand new substitutes have been given buys, and Federal Bell, as the 2-time and only winner of the substitute series, has the other buy. So there's a chance. I haven't seen the bracket, but there's a chance that Ichabod could potentially fight Federal Bell, but I'm sure they'll find a way to weasel out of that kind of contest.
Yeah. Jesus. I mean, we do know that there's supposed to be new substitutes this year. My God. I'm really concerned, you know? This is going to be a strange tournament. And you know what? We've seen a lot of injuries in the past couple of weeks, too. I wonder how that's going to impact this tournament. I mean, Freddie Fisher, we just saw him get injured, what was that, last week? And he is, one of the prominent substitutes. He's a former, I guess he just did like homeroom or something. I guess he also did some history substituting. He, of course, famously suspended.
What the hell? Oh my God! Oh no! Oh no! This is something. There's something very weird has happened. Something very.
Oh my God!
Oh boy!
What the fuck? And then they stood they stood right like inside each other for a second. I'm really confused. Oh no, he's got the boner lock.
This is not good. This is not good.
Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh God.
Look at him go. Look at him go!
Oh my god! I can't even. This is the most Shadow Rummy thing that's ever happened. Oh my god! What are they doing?
I am horrified at what is happening right now.
I'm
so
scared.
much.
I'm confused.
I'm this terrible. How? Oh.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Why is this? Why is he counting? What is going? Why is he attacking the xylophonist and his dad? I mean, like his mask. I don't know. Who is this?
This is
incredible.
very weird. This is incredible. I can think of a lot of words right now, and incredible is not one of them.
So wait, there's a masked man in here, right? He came out here. We're all pretty sure it's the masked sledder, but then it can't be because Mr. Bianchi is Mr. Bianchi not the masked sledder?
What is going on?
Why is he counting stuff out? This is the most insane thing I've ever seen happen. Why is Xylophonist getting it? Like, why is the masked cyclist helping Bradford Culpepper?
20? What? What the hell just happened? Sledding just counted somebody out.
He counted out himself. The
We don't know that. What is happening?
Who won? I'm really confused.
It's still going on. I think
Still
Wait, does he think all these match?
I don't know.
I'm so lost. He's still out there. Look at him. And why is
Oh god. Oh god. Oh, xylophonist.
God.
Oh no.
Up.
Oh my god. That's insanity.
There's a tiki torch out there.
He chokeslammed him to the outside. And then he no I can't watch this anymore. Why are we watching? This is like the Passion of the Christ but with xylophonists. Like
I'm very very confused.
I mean, Murph says he's confused, and
when Murph's confused, we're all confused.
I'm just glad nobody went to the Shadow Realm.
I'm just glad nobody's hurt. Look at them. The two cyclists are talking to each other.
Are they like? Oh my god.
What is going on?
I don't know. They are really deep in conversation, aren't they? They really needed to coordinate this better.
They sit there just really having an intense conversation. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god, xylophonist.
Honestly, what needs to happen is once both competitors for a match come out, they need to put up one of those baby gates so no one else can show up until the next until it's time for the next match. This is
We've
getting
had a lot of. I like that. I like
Are they
that
kissing?
sledding. I like that sledding counted out the fake sledding or whatever, and then these guys are just like brawling at ringside and he doesn't care.
You can see the Spanish and French announce team are really losing their shit.
It's gonna be fun.
We don't really know who they are. They're just there. We don't even know where the feed goes to, if they have a feed.
Their mics aren't plugged in.
I would love so much if we had a broadcast in Spanish and French as well. Oh,
It's gonna turn out that the masked sledder is actually Paul Hollywood.
oh, xylophonist might do this. He might do it. 1, 2.
Oh my god. That would have been the craziest thing to ever happen in SCFL history, which we've literally just saw something really weird.
Oh god. Like Bradford slams down. Oh, he's calling for the choke slam. Oh, he's just calling for a choke, just a straight up choke.
Well, somebody's gonna do it. Somebody's gonna choke this poor guy.
God.
2.9, Jesus God. The crowd is going nuts. Xylophonists should not be doing this. Wait, we haven't even talked. So Bradford's a substitute lunch teacher. He's found work at the food place. Xylophonist was invited over in the second annual substitute series to fight for his Bianche brethren. Because he was a substitute xylophonist teacher who was not getting much work. And
I mean, you could have been a regular music teacher, Xylop, but instead you had to be like the most weird thing that nobody wants.
Oh God, Bradford wins. Xylop is hurt. Sweating is doing something weird over to the, or whatever that is. Some weird person is doing something to the mass cyclist. It's very, very rhythmic. 94%. Bix
likes being confused.
He likes being confused and seeing blood. Like Bix is like just he just wants to be thrilled, really.
Yeah.
Very confusing, these moments. Walsh, Jessica, I mean, what do you think so far? Should we just go right into the next match? I see him out there.
Oh my God, I don't even know what else is going to happen. Like, what could possibly happen?
I mean, who's next? Why aren't we ever told ahead of time? Wait, were we told ahead of time?
I don't think so. I can't imagine we were.
I think we were told some of the people involved. I mean, we weren't. I don't know who these new people are, but
okay, yeah.
Oh my God.
I see the next group right now. It's October Schmidt and Kelly Kelly. Actually, I see him walking right now. October Schmidt, beloved substitute. I mean, Kelly Kelly.
Yeah.
What kind of substitute was he?
He's a. That's Mike Miller. No, but Kelly is a general supply teacher, which is just what the weird British and English and UK people call their subs. He just kind of fills in for general studies, I guess. All I remember is he told me that if the kids start getting a little riled up because they think they're gonna have it easy with a supply teacher, he likes to axe kick a desk in half just to show the kids who's boss. Which I guess would work. Like if any substitute teacher ever did that in a class that I was in, I would have, I'd have been like, oh shit, time to pay attention.
Jesus Christ.
Kelly still has his nicotine patch firmly attached to his spine.
Well, injuries
he might be
are
unstoppable now.
He
True.
might be. He just wants to. Oh my God.
Now, keep in mind, Kelly Kelly is a tough son of a bitch, as we've seen. Former hardcore tag team champion. I think he's won quite a few other things, but in general, just very, he could go through the ringer. October Schmidt, not so much. He's gym teacher. He is beloved. He's damn good at his job. He has to be at his work tomorrow morning to set up the big parachute that all the kids run under, Yeah, it's a great one. So he's in good shape. He's a former boxing champion, I think. And I think that's pretty much his background. He's been in some great kickboxing fights.
Oh yeah.
As On the Ropes rightly points out, the Kellys did win the Daddy Boy tag team tournament dance.
Daddy son.
Daddy son. So the Kellys do have a tag team title shot coming up against the Lost Boys. I don't know when that's going to take place, but
It's an extremely good point.
Imagine having a world title and a tag title shot just in your back pocket.
My God. And that's all by virtue of just kind of existing. Like, he happens to have a son. He gets entered in a tournament. And he's a substitute teacher. And so, this is a guy that's gotten really busy lately. The month of June is busy for Kelly Kelly.
Absolutely. The only time he's ever been busier was St. Patrick's Day.
That was perhaps the one of the greatest moments in Kelly Kelly history.
Also one of the cruelest, in my opinion, but I don't know. Some people don't give a shit about him. So
well, he wanted that. He really. I mean, I don't know.
Are you talking about the Ballad of Kelly Kelly?
Yeah, he just kept going, so I guess he really wanted it.
No, school is not out and still in Iowa. It says that the substitute series is in June in order to give substitute teachers, some money. However, he does work at the local Y, I think, or maybe I can't remember. There are some summer schools.
He likes to play.
He gets work, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he does get work. I mean, he's a little guy. He runs. He's in good shape. He throws a lot of 1-2 combos. He's quite a guy, quite a fella. I feel like these two guys would get along smashingly if they ever could, meet under circumstances where they weren't punching each other. My God.
I mean, this is a nice match. High-paced.
Yep.
This is what you expect from October.
October Schmidt hit the October sunset, and Kelly kicked out. This is, the people's elbow drop that he does. Kelly got right back up. Kelly is a tough fellow. Tough. What do they call themselves in the Greenland or whatever?
What?
I don't know. Emerald
Days.
Land. I don't know.
Emerald. Are you talking about this country of Greenland or the Emerald Isle?
Are you trying to think of the word leprechaun?
Yeah,
Dave,
maybe I am.
Are you drunk, Dave?
No, I'm just tired.
Drunk on the Guinness. Jessica, answer me this. October Schmidt's done some things. I think he's won the scramble pan. How weird is it, guys, not to see a scramble fight tonight?
It's pretty crazy. That champion is now. They have
this.
They get to say that they've held it for 2 weeks.
Yeah. That's out of control. But either way, I mean, October Schmidt, this might be, if he can beat Kelly, which is no sure thing, this might be his biggest win ever in the wrestling ring.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely held the scramble pan. Kelly is a tag team aficionado along with his son.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, this is a big match for October.
I mean, Kelly did have the benefit of Mickey, winning most of the matches in the tournament. Granted, Kelly did knock out Cheesesteak in the finals.
Yeah, poor Cheesesteak. Oh my God, these guys! This is the closest that we're gonna get to two little men fighting in the ring. These men are both small. They are, they're tough guys. They go pretty hard. I can't believe that Kelly hit that enziguri, the move that gave Cheesesteak another concussion, a la what was it, Owen Hart, years and years ago.
Remember when Letley was just sitting here cutting his fingernails?
He's a grown boy. He had a bunch of weird stuff smudged on his face. I don't know if he's.
That's a weird thing to say about, of course fingernails will grow. You're a human. That's a weird thing to say. He's a growing boy about. Make sure you eat your ramen. You need to make sure your fingernails grow.
Makes them nice and glossy.
His cuticles.
Maybe he had a problem where they didn't grow for a while. I don't know. His diet is atrocious. I don't know why anybody would publish a book about him.
I think it's clearly a self-published effort.
Yeah. He's he got roped into one of those vanity presses that charges $5,000 to publish a book for you. Oh, Let.
This is another good match. I'm really...
Yeah.
And also, did we ever decide if the finals is going to be an exploding barbed wire explosion death match between the substitutes or not?
That seems excessive and ridiculous, in my opinion. But
I think these poor folks deserve. I don't know what they deserve. I mean, it also depends on who's there. If it's Ichabod there, yeah, I want to see him hurt.
All right. Well, I'll just see what the fixers have in store for us, I guess.
Yeah, who even knows what they do? Those guys are... I mean, we know Xylophone is out of the tournament.
There might be a Let feud with Giovanni. I don't know. It's hard to say. The fixers just go about their time, and they're just forces of nature.
They drift like jellyfish.
Yeah, they do. Bending around everything, affecting everything, but also contorting themselves to be one with whatever they're around. Whoa, look at a slide over by Kelly. What the hell? Kicking a sliding elbow. What? Oh my god. Oh,
Jesus.
My gosh.
Jesus. He does that super fancy kick, then just straight up Irish kicks him in the head as he's down. October Schmidt has a giant parachute to throw up into the air tomorrow. This is terrible. Think about this. Kelly's just going to be drinking by the time these kids are in school. Like, he's just going to sit there. He's going to be going to bed.
I like that you called the soccer kick to the face an Irish kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The football
That's
kick.
what the Irish do. All right. Very weird angles here.
The fixers have entered their avant-garde directorial period.
Yep.
We've got
They're starting to experiment with, like, short movies and stuff. I totally want to see a short movie by Let Loon Xylophonist. That would be
I really
the most
want there to be,
disturbing
like-
thing.
I want there to be like falling rain on like rose petals, and then like noodles fall on it or something. Like these guys.
It's just, yeah, it's, yep. Wow. I don't even want to think about that. It makes me sick.
Schmidt kicked out of that Donegal driver the overdrive or whatever it happens to be.
The rocker dropper, right?
Yeah. I think because the overdrive is more of a flip.
Yeah, this is more of a Marty Jannetty move,
Yeah.
which is in and of itself very Kelly.
Are you saying Mickey Kelly is at one point going to throw his tiny dad or his tiny da through a barbershop window?
I would greatly hope so, because his dad is always in his undies, like punch drunk. I mean, that's very Marty Jannetty, actually, if we're real here. Follow that man on social media. The horrors of the universe.
October Schmidt, desperation takedown. He's taught that tackle. I think he might be a part-time wrestling coach or a substitute wrestling coach. I don't know.
Yeah.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Wow. I honestly thought Kelly had that in the bag.
I don't think we've ever seen October Schmidt do anything that incredible.
No,
You know?
that's by far October Schmidt's biggest. Incredible. I would love for a Let Psylop Jim Jarmusch week. 99! 99. Great
Vix
match.
is, in a post Kenny Omega hiring a pedophile world, Vix is really into this.
I don't know about that. That is
Vix
crazy.
is doing some great reporting. Vix is doing some great reporting. All right?
I'm hearing about this live. I don't know what that means. Let's move on. I'm getting texts. I'm getting texts right now. Something is
Oh, boy.
happening. Something is happening out back. Oh my god. It's discussions going after Ron Harris. Federal Bell fights later on tonight. Miles Manoof is kneeing Federal Bell in the face. Look, there's Petrov trying to kick at discussion, and there's Ichabod. He put his khakis and white shirt back on. What the hell is going on back there?
He's born to be proud.
This is unbelievable. What are we gonna do? What? I don't know what to say. That's not fair. But when has the alt-right ever been fair?
At least they don't have like chains or bricks or anything.
I guess. Whoa, the next guys are coming out right now. Who is this? It's Mike Miller.
Oh, Mike Miller.
Wait, we got an issue. Freddie Fisher
What?
was supposed to be, wasn't he? He was on the website on SCFL Pro. Freddie Fisher is on the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
Freddie Fisher is supposed to be fighting next. He's on the billing. He's the last person, I think, beyond Federal Bell and the new people. Where is Freddie Fisher? What? What the hell? Who is that? Oh my!
No.
Oh my God!
No. Oh,
Community
no.
College Sherman. That is Let Lou with a shittily dyed singlet. He's like drawn a mustache on his face and his hair is dyed gray. What is happening? You can hear him.
Is that a wig?
What is he doing? Why is he wearing a wig? Why are they letting this fight happen? You can see his look at his singlet. It's all shitty stained.
Oh god. Oh no.
Oh, Let.
This is not gonna end well. I mean, I'm just calling it right now.
Let
Guy
Lou's
who
gonna get
puts arms-
destroyed.
Let Lou pretending to be Freddy Fisher.
I mean, not that Freddy Fisher was great or anything, but Jesus.
He was better than this. All right, he was better than this.
Yeah.
As the chat room is saying, "Oh boy."
I mean, Mike Miller has,
Yeah.
destroyed greater men than Let Lou's arms. Look how similar they look, though. This is strange.
I mean, ugly little men in singlets is definitely an SCFL-like thing. He's really going to town on Let's arm there. I mean, I guess we're supposed to call him Freddy Fisher. even his name was in quotation
Why did
marks.
they do that for themselves? Well, xylophone is. I guess
don't know.
This is terrible. These men are slow. This is bad.
I mean, are we supposed to pronounce the quotation marks? Freddy Fisher.
Quote, Freddy Fisher, unquote.
I say we call him Freddy Lou
Freddy Lou.
or Let
He's,
Fisher. I'm
once
really
again,
worried about Let. He should not be doing this. I don't know who made him do this.
Thank you, Kung Fu Grip.
Oh, Kung Fu Grip, thank you. Like you said, Jessica, Freddy Fisher's a guy, or Mike Miller's a guy who's dangerous. He's hurt people.
Yeah,
Why would you want to fight this guy of all people? Like, come on.
I mean, I guess given the options of everyone else, Let Lou figured. I mean, because I can't imagine him wanting any part of Ichabod or Torvald or Bradford. I know he's not going to fight Xylop. I mean,
but
Kelly-
I don't. The weird way that this is set up, I have no clue who he's going to fight next round, and
True.
it could be somebody really horrific. So this is kind of a murderer's row of a tournament, and he is doing something really weird here.
I feel like we've done a bad job of kind of explaining this weird tournament. So the people that just went on are now going to fight all the people with buys, which are the 3 new people, the 3 new substitutes that are joining the SCFL. Like, we've seen so many people. Like, look at this. This is 15, 16, I don't even know, substitutes. We've had quite a few people die. It's bad. And so, and Federal Bell are in the waiting. So, I'm blown away.
Jesus, would the winner of this have to fight Federal Bell?
I
who
guess.
we just saw fighting with Miles Manhoof backstage?
I guess. Oh, God. Can we talk about Freddy Fisher's substitute job and Mike Miller's? Like,
yeah, I mean, Freddy Fisher is.
Keep in mind, folks, Freddy Fisher is in the Shadow Realm right now.
Yeah.
Oh, God, Let Lou charging forward with the Ramen Rush.
Wow. I mean, Freddy Fisher is a former, he did homeroom, he did a little bit of social studies, substituting, and he has an affinity for making home brew. He's making his own beers and his own brats. And he made an inappropriately construed comment at a student asking if they wanted to taste his brat. And, he was indefinitely suspended for that. He still hasn't gotten that job back. His wife has actually left him in the interim. Things are never looking good for old Freddy. He kind of tried to join Belly Ribbon, I guess. He has a Belly Ribbon tattoo under his singlet. And they just kind of beat him up a lot. He has a weird life. And now he's in the Shadow Realm. His arm is just backstage. Nobody has come to claim it or hold on to it for him. So
notice how the arms backstage, of which we have like 5 or 6 now, they're not rotting or anything. Only Blowhole brought his home. He's just, God knows what he's done with it.
Well, that's not true because Cheesesteak has Sanders' arm.
I'm obviously pulling for Let or Freddy.
Let Fisher.
Let Fisher. Mike Miller's been really good though, and I've been kind of really enjoying his matches.
Yeah, I mean somebody's got to lose here, and it's technically an undefeated Freddy Fisher because this is not actually Freddy Fisher, and he's doing a lot of top rope maneuvers. Crazy.
A great question was brought up by Detector Sarcasm. If Freddy Lou, quote Freddy Fisher unquote, wins this whole tournament, which I think is highly unlikely considering the people in it. Well, we don't know about the new people, I guess, but like, what happens? Does Freddy Fisher get the shot when he comes back? If he comes back, does this weird Freddy Fisher Freddie Lou, what is happening?
Come on. Let Lou not get a title shot, other than as a joke.
Yeah, I mean, if in the wildest hypotheticals that, let Fisher, Freddie Lou, whatever you want to call him, somehow not only wins this match, but
2.9. Sorry.
wins the other matches. Yeah. I just love when he yells. It's one of my favorite things. Anyway, if he were to win, I mean, you could argue that since he was the one that won the matches, he would get the shot. Plus, we don't even know when or how we could get the real OG Freddie Fisher back from the Shadow Realm. There's no way to know when he'll return. I mean, Jensen Woods has been gone for months.
Yeah, he's kind of been the guy guiding the ferry, I guess. He brought a couple of the guys back. Or just one. I don't really remember. Honestly, there's been so many people back and forth.
No, yeah. Well, some people have gotten taken over, but haven't gone all the way.
Yeah,
they haven't crossed
left.
over.
Yeah. Well, that was early on, and now they've been crossing over. It's like the Shadow Realm is getting stronger every day, and it leads, which is really weird.
Oh! Wow!
What?
Freddie is let Freddie. Ah! Oh Jesus! This fight is getting crazy.
Wow.
Look at him go.
Jesus, this kid. I mean, I'm shocked his wig hasn't.
Yeah, this wig. How is it stuck on? Maybe he's just that dirty. It looks like he's peed himself. You can tell that that's his old. That's his old singlet. 2.9. Oh my God, Freddie can do this.
Oh! He always gonna. Oh my God.
Freddie, what the hell? Let Lou is flicking people off. He never did that. He's becoming Freddie Fisher.
He's becoming Freddie.
2.9. The crowd. The crowd loves it.
God.
That fake mustache is really freaking me out.
Freddie. Oh my God, do it. Whoa. Freddie did it. Freddie Lou. He's just making weird noises. Lou. He's so gassed. They're both so tired. Keep in mind, Mike Miller, very deadly but very drunk. Independent. He's not dependable when it comes to any type of match. Anyway, I am blown away at what we just saw.
I mean,
so
he's the Freddie move.
Wait. I'm getting texted by Xylop. Look at this. This is backstage earlier. He was dying. He was using Kool-Aid packs to dye his damn singlet.
God.
That means he was just basically adding more food to the, the singlet. Because that's dyed orange with Cheetos. That is a white singlet. That is so terrible. I don't like this. Gross.
This is that's pretty gross looking, honestly. I'm impressed that he got it off his arms and his hands. His Kool-Aid is a pain in the ass.
I mean, yeah, that's brutal.
I mean, he just ruined a trash can too.
That's you can't. Why? That's not even maybe theirs. It's just these people just find things laying around the stadium and just do stuff. It's just so stupid and terrible.
I mean, remember when he blew up the fire extinguisher?
Yeah, that's right where he burned it. He always comes to this room and just ruins things.
I mean, this is where the Gherkin attack happened.
This is terrible. We gotta move on. We have to move on. The next match. This is it, guys.
Oh boy.
Substitute Series 2018. Wrong date is on there. We since moved to Sunday night, as you know right now. I mean, this is it. 3 new fighters. The last time a new fighter really joined this league was when a man walked out of the crowd and won a tournament after he just killed his family. So
rest in peace, Alex Thompson.
Rest in peace, Alex Thompson, Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
I mean, he actually beat an Obi-Wan Kenobi in person.
he beat an Obi-Wan Kenobi cosplayer half to death. So I mean, it was really bad, and then he went on to win another tournament. But I mean, so we
gotta find that guy. We gotta find that guy and see what happened to him.
So the way that this tournament is working, this is going all the way back. So the substitute got a a bye, the substitute is now fighting Ichabod Adams. So,
Wow.
I mean, are you guys ready?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we have a new substitute, right? I mean, this is
This is
Christ.
I know, this is history, baby. This is
History.
history. I know.
This is historical. I mean, Ichabod does claim to be a historian.
My God.
Ichabod is walking out.
Look at him. Look at him.
Who
all
is he
smug.
gonna fight? I can't wait.
I imagine if a new person pins Ichabod.
Imagine if it's a Bianca in a mask.
He would probably flip out.
What? Who is this?
Oh,
Treya?
Mountebank.
Trey Montebank, automatic. Who is she? Wait, check with Baby Hayes. Maybe something's on the
There
website.
was something. I put it in the chat. That's,
Oh my God!
Wow.
Says she's a former gymnast and dancer. But, let's see. She taught middle schoolers dance and gymnastics. But, apparently the wrestling team or the wrestling department was canceled when it failed to meet minimum attendance, so administration just canceled all sports and activities. Which is pretty
Guys.
shitty.
We haven't talked about the elephant in the room here. What if Ichabod gets beaten by a woman?
Well, she might be a great competitor. We don't know.
But I mean, that would be the greatest thing that ever happen, is to see Ichabod melt
You are
down.
absolutely right. Oh my God!
I hope, and let's be real here. You know, she's athletic, she's tough. From what we've seen, she's holding her own with Ichabod. I think this could happen. I mean, he already had a fight.
She's yelling a lot.
Yeah.
He's gonna use that as an excuse that, you know, if he loses, it's because he was already in a very tough match against a dirty socialist, probably in his words.
I mean, we just saw him hit a low
point.
blow, and you know, you have to question the effectiveness of that move.
Oh, it hurts. It's gotta hurt. It's just not like
I know it's gonna hurt.
it's not as stunning. Maybe.
I mean,
I don't know.
You know, we're guys. You get hit in the balls, it feels like you're gonna throw up.
I did throw up.
That's why it's so effective, and that's why Ichabod does it.
Because he wants to make people throw up with dick pain.
I kind of hope we get a substitute named Dick Payne. I think that'd be a great wrestler.
My God.
I'm
I'm
really
really,
just
like-
wearing like a bathing suit, right?
Yeah. Well, it could be like a gymnast leotard thing, I think. I'm really impressed so far. Man, Ichabod. This is a big deal.
Yeah.
This is pretty crazy. I mean, we have a new competitor.
I think that this is pretty mind-blowing because, first off, I mean, let's just acknowledge that Treya Mountbank is in the first female in a match in SCFL history, and she's fighting a former champion.
Well, technically, Mama Dinner was kind of
okay.
in
Sure. We know how that was, though.
Yeah, that wasn't a match. That
Right.
was just sort of a weird beatdown. My God, this is we don't know her political leanings, but we can be damn sure the way she's hitting
Oh
him.
God,
She's
Treya.
not all right.
Absolutely. Jessica, I mean, do you know much else about Treya?
Jessica just ran off for a second, I believe.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Oh no, Ichabod's got a light bulb. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, thank God the light didn't break. Oh no,
This is-
Treya. No,
we've
no,
seen-
no. Kick out, please. Thank God.
Wow, that's insanity. That's gonna piss him off.
Yep.
That's his move, man. That is his move. He is pinned. He has been a world champion with that move as his guide. What's going on in his head right now? You know, this guy is all about getting the pin with that Pepe driver. Is she gonna do this?
Maybe, maybe.
Kicked out of the Pepe driver, man.
I know.
I mean, we've seen the strongest men in SCFL go down.
Yeah. But then I mean, Ichabod's huge. 2.9. Oh my God.
I mean, if she's going to stick around, this changes the dynamic of SCFL.
This changes everything. If she can pull us out, even with 20-minute match against Torvald, is on the ropes, is complaining about right now. This is. Oh my God, she's stretching his legs. Like, look at her. She's incredible.
We've seen Ichabod complain about the Women's March and all that kind of stuff. This would be the end of the world for him. I mean, this would be...
He's triggered just seeing pink on top of a head.
Yeah.
So,
those little
this
hats,
is like the ultimate, like, troll.
His sister has one of those hats, and he flips out. So, this is... He's trying to work over those ribs, though. This is fucking pure Ichabod.
Oh my God, Ichabod. Drea's never experienced anything like that, though. What the hell?
No, it's hard to train for getting thrown out of the with an overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Back of your head hitting the mat. You know, it doesn't matter how much anime eyes you have. This is a new reality here.
That light bulb's still hanging around in the corner. My God, Drea is amazing. What the hell?
Chekhov's light bulb. It has to come into play at some point.
Refusing to go down. I wonder how much, I hate to say it, but how much is that previous match? That Ichabod was getting his ass kicked by Torvald.
It kind of was. I mean, socialism was definitely running wild on him. Oh my God. She went for a drop kick and he just like kicked her out of the air.
Yeah.
He's pissed. He's not into this.
Oh!
He's not into
This is it. This is it. Drea's gonna win. Look at that. Look. Oh my God, only a 2.
That's her big move, man. I mean, that was incredible. That reminded me a lot of the Destino that we see Miles Manhoof do. Oh.
3. What the hell? That came out of nowhere again. 12 minutes.
Pepe Driller, man.
Oh my God.
I mean,
I think October Schmidt might not be sad. Wow, that
we all
sucks.
wanted her to win there, but
89%. I mean, that's a great debut for her. That is an awesome debut. I mean, so now we can look back and be like, so that was Drea right here. Mm-hmm. So who's next? Let's see here. Generic tag. Oh, wow. So the Bradford Culpepper beat Xylophonist Bianca in that insane mashup. So now here she is. Let's see. Oh, God.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, what do we... Bradford Culpepper. You got to give it up for Dre. That was an incredible performance against one of the... I'm hesitant to call him the best, but he's one of the best. And whoever's coming out here, you know, he's comes out now has a challenge ahead of him. Excuse me.
Whoa, there she is. I've heard about her from Bike.
Yeah, are you kidding me? I think
Patty Acosta. What?
She knows Bradford, man.
Yeah, she's also a substitute lunch monitor. Whoa!
It's the battle for lunch.
Patty Acosta.
Oh my God. She is definitely an older woman, born in 1962.
Look at her just knock that hand away, though. She is
I'm
no
reading.
nonsense.
She has worked at schools alongside the likes of Bradford Culpepper, October Schmidt, and many of the other subs. Although outside of Bradford, very few have ever had to work with her all that closely. She's worked with Bradford before. This is weird.
God, I hate this. Bradford You know, this is why I have heard about that. Like, there are stories in the hollowed halls of the Belly Ribbon Civic Auditorium. Patty Acosta's been around in the food place before. You don't want to mess with her.
Yeah, I mean, this is
Do you
the
think
kind of woman
did she request this fight? What is this?
she had to have. She requested. My God, she's known for throwing out pudding cups for kids who act up. So she is no nonsense. That's for sure.
Oh my God, this back chop! She has incredible power.
Yeah, I mean, she's not a small woman by any stretch of the imagination. But she's going up against a tank of a man in there. Cop. I mean, I wonder if she knew he was a cop.
Right.
I wonder if that has to play into this at some point, is that she feels betrayed. He never told her.
Yeah, he has been living like a double or triple life. Oh my God, this. Oh. Jessica
Wow,
is just frozen next to us, bit by a spider. It's very sad.
A lot of spiders roaming around the
Patty Acosta showing her power.
Yeah, I'm surprised with how powerful she is. Bradford is not a small man. She's
Wow. I feel like SCFL kind of blew it, knowing that this is Canada's birthday. They would have had the Lewises on or something, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe they should make like they can track down the Lewises for a social media thing. That's also could be why they're not here tonight.
Yeah, they're celebrating their country's day.
Yeah.
Just like I'm sure Ichabod on July 4th is going to be, you know, he's going to be all over the place. He's
and his American flag shorts and American flag shirts, standing on his American flag beach towel.
Yeah, he loves the flag being represented on weird innate objects, even though it's not supposed to be.
He probably stands around like on the street admiring truck nuts as they go by.
Yeah, truck nuts.
Ooh, that's a good idea on the ropes. USA versus Canada. I think that there's stuff already brewing. I mean, think about it. We do have .TV tonight. That's the main event. Like, I feel like we haven't even talked about that, but the U.S. title is shaking up. We've got tag titles on the line soon. There's next week's show is even bigger than this. It's like every week the stakes are high. Am I right, baby Walsh, baby?
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is the stakes are being raised weekly. God, this is our second woman that we've seen tonight as a substitute. This is I mean, she's not looking like she's in the greatest shape right now, but you know, from what we're seeing of, she looks pretty tough. You know, we're told she finishes with a DDT called the Pat DDT. That's certainly something.
I think that, I mean, keep in mind it's kind of Bradford is now a guy who beat up just a soft human. I mean,
this is basically this is basically like beating up a child when you're beating up Xylophonist.
Yeah,
like,
well, Xylophonist has pulled stuff off, but like, I mean, so Bradford has taken damage tonight, but Patty Acosta is not looking great right now.
You know, I mean, an early rush from her, and now she's in there with a monster, and I think she'd realize it. We have a lot of talk about fireworks in the chat. Chainsaw says he hopes Ichabod blows his hand off with an M80. On the rope says, I hope a firework hits Miles in the knees and ends his career. Definitely some interesting ideas.
I like how that's the only way, too. It's like his signature limb.
Yeah.
Like, that's what has to get hit. Oh my God, this power bomb. Multiple. Oh my God. Oh.
Woof.
Oh, maybe someone should
That's
clip that.
insanity.
Poor Patty Acosta. No, Patty! What the hell?
What is she doing? Why?
2.9.
She's getting worked over here. I mean, No, that's Bradford's Bike Bianca killer move. Like,
Yeah.
he hit a triple power bomb on her, and then the Bike
Look at
Bianca
her. She's
killer.
hustling. Look at this backdrop.
I appreciate this.
There's like no quit whatsoever. What the hell? She just powered him down. Patty Acosta's a badass.
I'm kind of shocked by this.
No, she gets a 1 count.
Well,
Oh, slams him to the outside. Patty Acosta talking shit to Bradford.
wow. This is a comeback. Jessica is missing one hell of a contest here. I thought it was going to be a beating, and it's not. This is,
This is it. This has got to be it. Oh, 2.9 Patty.
wow.
Bradford is just powerful. He's so powerful. Look at Patty's little white shoes, you know. Not kids. She's on her feet all day. She's in good shape.
You know, from what I've read, she always wears her workout gear with her to the schools because she always thinks that she's going to work out after, and then she doesn't. But no judging here.
Skechers sneaker clogs. I don't know. Oh God, Patty. My God.
This is pretty incredible, actually.
The crowd is going nuts for this woman getting destroyed by Bradford. No, not again.
This crowd is a little bit. A lot of children. A lot of. I mean, nobody wants to see anybody get hit with triple power bombs. This is.
Keep in mind, Bradford can't. I mean, this man's already fought tonight. He's getting tired. Patty's coming back.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, big lariat.
I mean, that big Vader standing splash, that's definitely a tribute to the late Leon White now.
Come on, Patty.
Bradford is just really, I don't, you know, like, most of the people on the roster who are established professionals have a tough time with this guy. She's holding her own. We're almost at 20 minutes now.
2.9.
Wow. Jesus. I'm blown away here. Oh, here he goes.
Oh.
I mean, this is
Look at her just fight back.
insanity.
This is years of pent-up food place aggression. Like, this is only when you're working together, serving food to hundreds of kids, thousands of kids a year, on a non-full-time basis, do you feel like this to another person? And now to learn that this man is a police officer?
I mean, these. Let's be real here too. They don't. You know, a lunch monitor and a lunch guy. They do different things here. She's out there working the actual lunchroom. You know, she's making sure the kids are okay. They have everything they need. They can open their food. That things are getting in the garbage. Nobody's getting in fights. Bradford's just there, you know, slopping out the sloppy joes. You know, he's.
Oh my God! Patty Acosta loves the fans, and the fans love Patty. What is going on? Like, she is basking in the glow. She's beating the shit out of Bradford, who was beat the shit out of Xylophonist after all this time. Whoa, I don't even know what that was. Oh, no. Wow. Oh. This is it. This has got to be it.
I don't even know what's going on.
Patty Acosta's freaking pumped up.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
She's going after his balls, which I appreciate.
Slutting kind of has a smile on his face. He likes it.
Maybe Mama has some competition for his heart. I don't know. There's a lot more women now.
Look at this. Like, the crowd loves Patty.
Bradford is, Bradford is
Oh
a
my
dominating
God.
competitor. He's knocked so many people unconscious.
And he's done this terribly violent stuff before, you know? Like, he just hurts people for no reason. He beat up sledding. He's done so many... Oh, come on,
beat up
Patty.
Jonesies.
He's beat up the Jonesies. He beat up Xylophonist at the food place last week and before.
Wow.
Oh, back body drop. Patty's
Man,
got offense.
Yeah, dude, she's
No.
got some power. She's hitting him in the balls a lot. This is oh. God, he's really just.
My God, this is over.
First.
There she is. What? Now she slammed him. Pin him, Patty!
Whoa.
Pin him, pin him, pin him! Oh my God, big lariat. What is going on? Oh my God.
What?
Oh my God, another big lariat. He just got right back up though.
Yeah, he's. This is. Wow. She's trying to put him away. It's just. Like, how do you put away a guy this strong, this tough? This. I don't know.
Oh no, she took a bad bump.
That was pretty gruesome. I mean, that is the risk you take. I mean, she landed right on her lower back. We all know about back injuries. Then she gets face planted outside. Bradford is no quarter here. You step into the ring with him, he's going to try to hurt you. Oh my God. They're both tired. Bradford in his second match of the night. Patty in her first match ever. I mean,
Yeah.
you got to remember that. This is her first.
Oh my God.
This is.
Sorry for my absence, everyone. I had a dog situation that was. One of the transient dogs got loose, and I had to corral
Oh my
it.
God.
It was terrible.
Maybe.
I didn't want to go for one of the kids. So.
That is unbelievable because you've been sitting next to us this whole time, frozen. Maybe you took care of it with your mind.
Or in the shadow realm. I mean, who knows?
Oh
There's.
God.
This is.
Maybe I traveled to the shadow realm.
Maybe
Oh my
it's
God.
spiders that are.
Did
I
you?
don't know. I don't know. I'm scared.
Are spiders
Patty-
a key?
I don't know. Patty Acosta is bringing the fight to Bradford, and they're both tired. They're both very tired. This is the most, activity she's had in years. Pat DDT. Really,
She did it! Oh my God! I was actually looking away. I was looking away. Patty pinned Bradford. Oh my God! I mean, Bradford had a tough match last match. Ichabod ran through Drea, kind of. It was crazy, Jessica. You missed it. Oh my God. Oh my God. 100%. Patty Acosta. How can that ever be topped? In her first match ever, Patty Acosta pulls in the 100%. Bix is loving it. Bix loves blood, confusion, and lunchtime feuds. Like that is what like if we can have a death match in a
in the food place.
in the food place, Bix would be he'd be doing a little bit more than just sipping orange juice, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, he'd be really excited.
Yeah. Okay, so
And
next
I mean that
up
in the best possible.
next up, I mean, we've still got one more person here to bring
Oh my
out.
God.
Keep in mind, so I mean, right here we look at that was Drea Montebank, and then there
That
was
was- yeah.
Patty Acosta. So so who is this? Who is this? And keep in
Alright.
mind that whoever is fighting here is fighting October Schmidt.
Yeah, and October Schmidt is a gentleman. So I'm curious. We've seen two women debut already. Are we going to make this a hat trick? I mean, that photo looks a little bit like somebody wearing a skirt, but you never know.
Yeah, you couldn't tell before, but now you know.
No, it could just be a shorts. I don't know.
And I
I don't
mean,
want to do anything.
dudes can wear skirts. There's no law against that.
It's
Or
true.
kilts, or kilts. We have Irishmen here too.
True.
October Schmidt, he's gonna put his all into it.
Whoa!
Oh,
Who is this? Samantha Sugar.
Well, that's definitely a name.
Can we please check for a bio? And there it is, Samantha Sugar. Walsh, Jessica, could someone read off who is this lady?
She's a history teacher, which actually, that's like what, our third history teacher?
Oh my God.
In this league. Cunning willingness to go old school on any child, fellow administrator that gets in her way. Oh, no nonsense. She cut the guy Mike Bianchi before he lost his championship discussion. Mike booked her knowing that she could hold her own with the fierce and brutal slaps and smacks she's known for. She likes to jog before school in the mornings and likes to step in as a volleyball coach.
She seems borderline abusive.
Yeah, and apparently she's into palm thrust and hurting people. So
maybe kind of like a little bit of PDSM, or
I don't know. October Schmidt's definitely not into that. Look at him; he's a clean-cut American boy.
I can't get over what we just saw before with Patty Acosta actually beating Bradford of all people.
Yeah, that big DDT put Bradford away. He's going to be reeling after that.
I mean, he did go through a lot of craziness in that opening fight against Silop. And,
yeah.
I mean, October Schmidt is coming off of a hell of a match against Kelly Kelly. So it's...
October Schmidt is keeping her at bay with the jabs really well. That's always, it's a carryover from his kickboxing days, his boxing days. That is what he's good at, He's definitely doing what he does best.
He's got a solid technical background.
Yeah. And we don't know much about Samantha Sugar other than we know she likes to slap people in the face.
She also seems very in shape. More so than some of... I mean, Drea was really in shape, but Ichabod just kind of caught her.
Yeah, and Patty's not in shape, but that's the sheer force of will.
Look at this. Samantha Sugar just beating on October Schmidt. This is actually kind of an interesting matchup because they're both two kind of relatively small people. They're moving fast. This is a fast-paced match. Look at those slaps.
I can't believe she mounted him and slapped him in the face. That's, she's definitely no mercy.
I mean, what do you do if you're a guy like October Schmidt right now? Like, this is...
October Schmidt is basically a point fighter, and he's going up against somebody who's just trying to shit out of him. I don't think he knows what to do. He looks kind of confused. He's getting slapped a lot. This is terrible.
I mean, we still have Freddie Fisher, unquote, to go up against Federal Bell. Federal Bell.
I almost forgot that was happening.
With this night is nowhere near over, people. We love that you're here. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Freddie Fisher still has to fight. Federal Bell. Federal Bell is the two-time champion of this thing. No one is more deserving of a bye than him.
This is worse than when Super J posed his fake NWO Sting.
Wow.
Yeah, deep cuts, man.
Oh my God.
She gets some real height on those leapfrogs. I gotta get. Unlike 90% of this league.
Well, she's leaping up there probably in volleyball. I'd like to point out that last year, Federal Bell beat, it looks like Stromboli Supreme. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
To win this second ever tournament. Stromboli beat Torvald, actually, of all people, to get into the finals.
Yeah. My God. Stromboli. Philly Supreme's son. Now deceased.
So how did he die?
Computer Collins killed him.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's where that blood feud comes from. Rest in pizza. Yeah, definitely a sore spot. That's why the Supremes get really worked up over Cheesesteak. He's the youngest one they've got left. They really worry about him. With Stromboli especially gone for being confused about sex, and then that happened.
He just kind of rejected the notion of it more than anything.
Get it. He just didn't understand the concept. It wasn't like, and his uncle, his great uncle would try to help him out in that regard. Hero of the ladies' man. He's all about women's empowerment and stuff. It just nothing ever worked out.
I can imagine sitting young
Sorry, Detective Sarcasm. Stromboli was a 20-year-old boy. We call him
he was
boy
a
because
monster of a man. He was.
He was a monster. He was a large boy. We call him a boy just because he was very infantile.
He was like working towards a title shot when Computer Collins killed him in the ring.
Yeah, that is one of the few.
We laugh.
I mean, just at this point, what can you do? It's SCFL. There's a lot of dead people.
Jessica, what were you saying before?
I was just saying I can imagine many weekends when Great Uncle Hero would sit, a young Stromboli down to watch, the VHS tapes of Xena Warrior Princess. And he could explain how strong and powerful Lucy Lawless was and how good.
Well, let's get Hero in here right now. I think that'd be great.
Okay.
Here,
let me see if I can find him. Yeah, of course he's walking around.
He's straight in the hallway. You can see him. He's eating the crepes. Samantha Sugar, wow.
What am I doing? Oh, yeah, there's, what's going on out there?
That's Samantha Sugar fighting October Schmidt. This is the second round of the substitute series.
Why is October Schmidt hitting that woman? I don't get it.
She challenged October Schmidt, and she's
That's
doing
fucking
well.
great. I'm all for that, yes, queen, This is, I hope she wins. I hope she beats his ass.
Wow.
He's an okay guy, but, sometimes you gotta move over from the, you gotta move over.
I mean, we've already had one brand new substitute win. I don't know if you caught Patty Acosta's match with Bradford.
No, I don't. Nobody told me anything. I was eating a couple of crepes here.
You just showed up to eat crepes, and then you just follow if people call you over. Like, are you just like you're just here?
I can't talk about. I can't talk about what I'm doing here. I can't talk about it. Last time I talked about it, it made air. And you know what? The realm took somebody else. That's all right. It took somebody else, and that's why we're here, man. I can't talk about it.
You just said that's why you're here.
You didn't go into specifics.
God damn it! You tricked me. Okay, you tricked me.
Other than Jessica's interesting little episode before.
Why did you interrupt my creperie and planning me?
Well, I mean, Jessica might have just gone to the Shadow Realm. That's the only thing that's been out of the ordinary so far, I guess.
Okay, that's great. But what do you need? Somebody called me over here.
I mean, we're talking about the substitute / summer series of old. Federal belt 2-time winner. Jason had mentioned who he defeated in the finals last year. Your sadly departed grandnephew Stromboli. I know that's a tough subject.
We don't talk about Stromboli.
Oh wow, so sorry.
Computer Collins, piece of shit. You hurt my boys multiple times. Don't ever think I'll forget. Don't ever think I'll forget. We just have to get our Sounders back first. I'm done. I gotta go.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Wow.
He was kind of emotional.
Yeah, very emotional.
What did you guys
Hero
do to
Supreme.
him?
I don't know. Why you were just standing across the room? You could have sat right here.
Well, he took my headset. He sat in my chair. What do you want me to do? Like, this guy is just walking around with crepe breath. I don't know what to do anymore about
Did he spray crepe crumbs on your headset?
I haven't looked yet, and I'm really afraid to.
I mean, I know I was kind of responsible, but we shouldn't have brought up his poor dead.
Yeah, that was. We're not professional journalists. It's like we can't. Oh my God, that frog splash! This has been a good match, guys. Samantha Sugar,
she's going hard, man.
I mean, October Schmidt is kind of like a good opponent for her. I feel like they're putting on a show.
She's definitely
2.9.
She's in shape, man. This is impressive.
I do feel like these guys, like we saw Ichabod was getting his ass kicked. Those earlier matches of, oh my God, a huge pump thrust. She tried to shove his nose bone into his brain.
We know that happens. You can die from that.
Oh my God, what the hell? Whoa! Samantha Sugar, what the hell? I hope she gets this. Land it.
Iconic.
Yeah! Wow! That was awesome! Let's clip that, baby! Whoa! She's even yelling, whoa.
That's great.
Samantha Sugar! 100%! 100%! So we've seen 89% out of Drea, 100% out of Patty Costa, and 100% out of Samantha Sugar. The ladies are having some of the greatest matches in history. We have 2 people batting 100,000%. What the hell? Sugar Splash. I am blown the hell away. I mean, so now we're entering like the semifinals?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. We still got Freddie Fisher.
We still have quote unquote Freddie Fisher.
Oh my god. Versus Federal Bell, who has won this before. Let Lou. This isn't gonna be healthy, right? There he is. He's walking out right now. Look at him. He's terrible.
Let Lou.
Let Lou is not a well boy.
He's not a well boy.
Faux Freddie Fisher this is more than he can chew. You know, this is no. I'm sorry. This isn't gonna work.
Gosh, I mean, this facing guy kind of had his skull cracked open a couple weeks ago. He's just now kind of recovering, but he was still in an operation, which you can't. You know, not to quote a terrible person in the wrestling world, but you can't teach that.
Wow.
Oh my god. On the Ropes brings up an amazing point. Odd how On the Ropes is being so on point lately. Terrible. Freddie Fisher is injured. This man has concussion. And he's been busted open, right? And then he played in a basketball game, I think. Like, in general, he should not be fighting right now.
Yeah, but he's fighting Let Lou. I mean, this is...
Well, no. Alright, hold on a second before you say that. Let Lou should never have even won that first fight. I think that, like, we're seeing an inspired young man here for some weird reason.
I mean, I guess you can give him that. He beat Mike Miller, which not an easy thing to do in 15 minutes, which is longer than we've seen beyond that one really awful match with his buddy where they Xylophonist, where they beat up on Discussion for an hour. We all wanted to forget that one.
I think the penciled on mustache is giving him a confidence he didn't have before, and that's what's really pushing him over the edge.
Yeah, he's got a wig on. He's got fake mustache spray. Like, looks like he's got his mom's makeup or something. He's got Kool-Aid dyed all over his costume there.
Like that.
He's
singlet
a different person.
Has to attract so many bugs. It's so bad.
I mean, we've got all sorts of garbage on it. The ramen stains, and now it's Kool-Aid stained. The smell. I mean, we're a little ways here from ringside, a couple of feet, and it smells terrible. It really it smells pretty. It's like eggs. I don't know how to explain it.
It is.
Imagine being in the ring with
sulfur.
him. Yeah.
I mean, he might keep eggs in his singlet. We don't know. We don't know what he keeps in there. Eggs, bread balls, just handfuls of loose noodles. We don't know.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Freddie Fisher is still very dangerous, even concussed. Like, look at Freddie Lou is doing this thing.
Freddie Lou.
I mean, this is the problem with these odd mandatory tournaments because you're a father or something. Like, these men are fighting hurt and stakes are on the line. And what do you do if you're Federal Bell? I mean, do you even know whilst you're on the alt-right beat, you can embed yourselves into those people? Is he
I try not to, but
is he someone who would want to defend this, or you just walk away and you're 2-0 in the substitute series? Or because he's a substitute, is he forced into this Ichabod?
I feel like for Federal Bell, this is sort of it's a thing about honor for him. He's won this thing twice. There's a world title shot on the line here. Granted, he already has had the world title shot, the Open Challenge. But let's be real here.
But he did knock out Discussion in
kickboxing.
Yep.
So I think he just wants. I feel like he deserves that shot. This is his series, man. This is his to lose. You know, this is not something to take lightly. He's won this both times prior. Wow, Let Lou unloading on him. This is I've never seen Let Lou like this before.
That low blow. I'm so sick of the alt-right just hitting nuts. But Freddie Fisher didn't really react too badly to it, which might say quite a bit.
Is he a eunuch?
I don't know.
I like that he goes for a pin right after getting low blowed. He's just like, nope, I'm okay.
Whoa! There it was. That was the Gherkin grab. Let Lou put him on his shoulders. Yeah,
that's what he did with
Dougie.
His buddy back, Dougie. Yeah, it hurt Giovanni inadvertently. Wow, Let Lou he's a man possessed. I've never seen him hit a splash before.
I know, he's going up top and stuff. Why is this happening? Federal Bell is...
That big Brazilian kick is it's one of the moves he loves to use in kickboxing.
Odd that he would use a kick named for a different country than America.
Well, I mean, technically his finisher's called like Peruvian death something. I don't know.
Or the Peruvian neck snap.
Yeah, he is all about stealing from other cultures, appropriating.
Wow, Let Lou with like the power, he's just freaking out. Do it! 2.9, the crowd is going crazy.
Community college stunner. I mean, Freddie Fisher finishes with the Stone Cold Stunner, and Look
at this! Let Lou is moving forward. What? 3!
Terminator. Holy shit!
Look at him, he's just yelling. He did it. Freddie Fisher.
Pretty fast.
My God.
How terrible. How absolutely terrible. What? I mean, we knew Federal Bell was hurt.
Wow.
81%. All right. Wait. So, for the first time ever, Federal Bell loses in the substitute series to technically Freddie Fisher, who is actually Let Lou in a Kool-Aid dyed. I just don't know. What the hell is happening? Jessica, talk us through what we've seen tonight.
Oh my God. I mean, we've seen multiple masked sports enthusiasts come out and interrupt a match. We've seen a man dye his clothes using Kool-Aid packets. We've seen 2 women debut and win against pretty tough competition. We've got Ichabod Adams going for his 3rd match of the night against Patty Acosta. We've got Samantha Sugar going against Freddie Let Lou Fisher, or Let Freddie Fisher Lou, however you want to phrase that bizarre thing, that bizarre Let Lou entity. We saw, I mean, not even a match, but we saw the Kellys discuss the dangers of the Shadow Realm before Kelly got eliminated from this tournament.
Oh my God. I mean,
so much going on.
So much going on. Still a lot to come. The semifinals are coming up. We got
the semifinals.
We've got the .TV. I don't even know if we know who's fighting for the .TV championship. It's a night of mystery. But I'm getting. I've just been sent these emails. Xylophonist was out on the town over the last few days. It's a week off for most of the people in the SCFL, so we're gonna check in really quick here. Oops, not that. There's Tapas. He is at the Belly Ribbon Mall. As you can see, he seems to be outside of a Hot Topic. We don't know what he's doing there, but you can see it looks like actually Asanaphil is there through the window. You could see there.
He likes to shop at Hot Topic.
I mean, maybe he's looking for some Bullet Club merch. I don't know. Maybe he's asking if he can get them to special make a Tapas Club shirts for him.
Well, Tapas has really wanted that Tapas club, but it's just been failure after failure. But everyone that he has been failing for him, are kind of beloved now.
I just want to point out Kung Fu Grip in the chat called it Hot Tapas, and I think that's amazing.
Wow.
I love that, Hot Tapas. I mean, and I also want to point out that just outside the mall, it's Spencer Morgan. The music cracks me up.
No.
He's just going to work. He's still just going to work. I'd like to point out that Spencer and Raul fought. He lost his Uncle Sledding title a few weeks ago. We don't know what's going on really with that. I don't think Spencer and Raul fought. It's been terrible. Terrible things have had to happen to Spencer. There's so much that's really been going on here. It's we have Miles Manhoof. Where is he? The last time we saw him was earlier tonight.
Yeah.
Fighting alongside Discussion, of all people, the world champion who's got an open challenge. Miles has been running in on these open challenges, and the alt-right is all over the place being dicks all the time. I don't know. There's a lot happening, and next week is going to be pretty crazy, wouldn't you say, Jessica?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's... I don't even know what's scheduled, but I just know with the fallout of this, with the fallout of some of these basketball games that have been going on, I mean... Miles and Discussion kind of went at it in their game this past week. I don't know if, I guess they've patched up enough to fight the alt-right together, but there are some moments where it's getting pretty chippy out on the court.
It was, and I think that this is one of those times where you just have to look back on that shot that Karate hit that basically gave him that .TV title shot. There it is, right as time expires. SCFL Hoops, you can see every weekend. You can see these types of heroics. We move on, and now it's Ichabod Walsh versus Patty Acosta. I mean, this is the next leg of the tournament here.
Yeah, I mean, Patty was in a tough fight. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, that was an incredible debut against Bradford Culpepper. We saw Ichabod defeat Drea Monteback before. We saw him beat Torvald before. With Federal Bell out of the equation, I think Ichabod is going to want to actually try to win this thing. And I don't know. I hope Patty beats the crap out of him. Honestly.
Yeah, how awesome is this? Patty Acosta kind of feels like a damn enforcer right now.
Yeah, she's
really she beat up Bradford, who's been a dick, and now here comes Ichabod. I'm with Patty.
Yeah, with Patty. That's gonna be a T-shirt that Hero makes.
Then again, Ichabod has only fought for 25 minutes, and her one match was 27 minutes, and she got her shit kicked.
Kinda did.
Oh God, Ichabod willing to rake at a lunchwoman's size. Ichabod, I mean, I feel like we've been kind of forgetting here. I mean, these people are substitutes. Ichabod used to be a history teacher, right?
Yeah, I mean, he was a substitute history teacher.
We gotta remind each other here that this is the substitute series.
He considers himself a historian and a free speech activist.
Yet somehow that doesn't incorporate being okay with Miles, quote unquote, kneeling, even though he's just dropping knees. It's kind of bad.
I don't really get that whole thing personally. But Ichabod is upset about that.
It fits his narrative, so...
Yeah, exactly. I don't know really if it does, but Ichabod is just that much of an idiot that a man dropping knees on people. And of course, we've seen Federal Bell do it. So Federal Bell took a knee after losing a basketball game. But he wasn't upset by that, was he? So it's...
That strength of Patty Acosta is something to be admired here. Like, she is throwing her on Ichabod like he's nothing. He's one of the bigger guys in the league. Like, she's already fought Bradford, who's a monster of a man, and now she's slapping around Ichabod.
Yeah.
I just want to point out, I'm sure everyone's aware of it, but we could have our 2 new women competitors make the finals if they both win.
I mean, it doesn't seem logical that Patty would beat Ichabod, but she beat Bradford. And then Samantha, she showed us a lot, while Let Lou is doing this weird Freddie Fisher cosplay. That could be possible. I mean, this is tense. I think what's going to be worse, Icky losing to 20 times tougher than he is, or losing to Let Lou? I mean, I mean,
yeah, Ichabod's kind of set up for failure as usual. To be fair, like, he's a guy who's
he didn't even find out he was in this tournament today.
right. The worst, the last tournament that he was put in, he just beat up his father and walked away. It's like,
Well,
or maybe his son. I can't remember.
It was supposed to be his dad, but I don't think that Fun Adams is actually blood relative to him. I mean, the narrative is that Ichabod's parents died in a car accident. A lot of car accidents in SCFL history, and that's why he lives with his sister. You know, they bond over that. Patty dropping a lot of elbows.
I was about to ask if that car accident happened recently, or if ever since the car accident, 15, 20 years ago, Ichabod has been living with his sister and has been unable to move on.
Patty Acosta is just huge into the crowd.
I believe Ichabod's parents died about 8 years ago, so
Terrible.
He's a little bit old to be having to live with his sister, but especially for somebody who, he does well here. He should have some money. I don't know. He feels comfortable kicking an old woman in the face a lot, so that's who he is.
I mean, I'm sure at this point, though, a lot of his, salary or whatever money he gets goes to, things like Patreon or various other bizarre.
Of course.
He probably spends a lot on Alex Jones's, brain force pills or whatever they are.
Yeah, he's definitely into that. He also buys a lot of the in-game tanks. He has to have all the best gear all the time, or else his clan will kick him out because he's not very good at the game.
Oh, he loves
So
water
it's-
tanks.
It's really confusing why
Yeah.
he really puts up with that. I guess just because of the dank memes. Patty DDT, man.
Yeah, this
Back
Patty
to the way
DDT,
Bradford.
this might be it. What if she does it? She just got 2.9.
Wow, Ichabod kicked out of that.
Oh my god, another one.
Holy shit.
Patty might do this. Patty might do this.
Ichabod's kicked
Oh,
out
Vera.
of that move twice. Yeah, Vera, you're missing some...
Oh my god!
collection.
We appreciate you at all
What?
times, but
Yeah.
you've missed out on some history. 2 100 matches. Let Lou or Freddie Fisher upset Federal Bell, who's a 2-time Substitute Series winner. Patty Acosta might beat Ichabod Adams.
I
Oh.
hope to hell this happens. She's hitting those big hammer punches. We saw Let Lou finish.
Whoa!
those. Oh, big
2.9.
reverse elbow. Reminiscent of Dump Matsumoto, I believe. I don't know if that's where she got it from, but
I highly doubt it. I think she's just kind of winging it out there.
I think so too. This is her second match in history.
The chat room, oh my god. The chat room is
Salute
saying,
the
please,
flag.
Patty, leather. It's saying, please. Oh my god, huge German suplex. 2.9!
Oh my god, he's finished people with that. This is getting close. I mean, Ichabod has taken 3 pad DDs.
God,
He's
she's
got
just stomping her.
That's who he is.
Oh no, Ichabod won. Patty.
I'm deflated. I'm pretty deflated here.
He made good time on it again.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Who was his opening fight again? 87%.
Torvald.
Torvald. And
Yeah.
that was a really close one. Interesting. I feel like Patty... she put some beat down on him, right?
Almost had him. She almost pinned him twice with the Patty DT. It was crazy.
I mean...
On the ropes is inflated. At least somebody's happy, right?
I mean, next up is a really weird one. Samantha Sugar versus...
Freddie Fisher.
Samantha Sugar versus Freddie Lou. I'm so confused right now. Like, this is...
The sugar to his Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I
Oh
don't
my
know what any of this means.
This fight is going to be sticky sweet.
We don't know where Bike... Yeah, we don't know where Bike is. If he knew this was going on, or if he does like this, like a tag team made in heaven. A tag team made the SCFL way.
Because their names are interesting.
Well, no, because
Yeah.
her name is Sugar and like Sugar.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Right.
they just a weird combo.
There he is. I don't know what to say about Freddie Fisher. I really don't. Samantha Sugar's got like a smirk on her face, like she can't wait.
I don't know who I'm hoping for this one. I think
I just hope this is a good match. I mean, Samantha Sugar, I put in the chat room, that last match that she had, her first match ever was 100. And I thought it was amazing.
It was.
She's fun. I'm really hyped. I hope she wins, even though I'm really intrigued by this powerful Freddie Fisher let Lou.
I mean, he's doing bear hugs. We saw him do a fireman's carry stunner. This guy let Lou is insane, and all it took was wearing a dyed singlet, a bad wig, and to paint a mustache on his face, and he all of a sudden is tough. I don't really understand what's going on here. He's getting slapped in the face at least, so I don't know. With Ichabod in the finals, I kind of want these two to wrap it up pretty quickly, and because
Yeah. Well, I mean, Ichabod, damn it. Like, I'm so confused. Like, Torvald was such a good fight.
yeah.
But now his path has been like, I mean, Patty went through a war. And, I mean, Samantha Sugar, I think, has got to beat Freddie Lou, right?
yeah.
I mean,
Come on.
He's just kind of... He's just doing really well or something, right? I don't know.
You could say he's gotten lucky. I mean,
Yeah.
Mike Miller is Mike Miller, regrettably drunk. Federal Bell still dealing with a concussion, still dealing with stitches in his head. You know, and now someone who's had one match ever. It's certainly, I would say you could say there's definitely some asterisks on his path so far.
This whole tournament. But then I guess you could say the same thing to Ichabod except for Torvald.
Yeah, Torvald, a good challenge, but beyond that, it was kind of, you know, it was two women with a combined, you know, 2 matches basically in their books.
There's a look in Freddie Lou's eyes that seems different than normal Let Lou matches. Am I off base?
No, I don't think so.
God, look at that stain. It's so gross. Why didn't he, like, it's rubbing
Yeah.
off between his legs? It's terrible. My God, Samantha Sugar is extremely athletic.
Yeah, I mean, it's the exact opposite of Let Lou. He is not an. He is a slob who was covered in Kool-Aid and like. But he's winning matches. I've never seen Let Lou win matches other than when he was the co-hardcore champion. And then he held out
Co-hardcore champion.
against Discussion Davis. Bread ball. Wow, you rolled her up into a bread ball. That's certainly something.
2, 3, 4.
Let Lou, or Freddie Fisher doing his weird screaming thing. Patty Acosta, a fan of grabbing some of that NBA court. Or the basketball court, I should say. Oh my god.
Oh, I can't. She slammed him on head right back into it, and then mounts him and starts hitting him with slaps. And honestly, that's the only time in Let Lou's life a woman has ever been mounted on him, I believe.
My god. Terrible.
I don't know how you
But look at him. No, Let Lou's pissed off, it seems. He's got this mean streak. I'm telling you, look at this.
Yeah, he flicked her off. I mean, that's not our boy. That's not our boy.
Oh, God.
And then he mounted her and started punching her. And I've never
Fisher.
seen that sort of aggression from him. I mean, we've seen Freddie Fisher do that.
This is
mean,
a much more subdued match than the last match with Samantha Sugar.
Did Let Lou just, like, study Freddie Fisher tapes or something?
Maybe he's a big fan. Maybe he's always been a big fan
I guess.
and wants to recreate the Freddie Fisher experiences as closely as possible.
My god.
I mean, Chainsaw saying it could be the mustache. I'm thinking, maybe the glue holding the wig in has kind of seeped into his brain. I don't know.
Oh my god.
And we see Detector Sarcasm goes, does he redraw the mustache? I don't know. I'm trying to zoom in. I'm having a hard time.
It looks like it's either like a kind of shoe polish or like makeup, and like maybe it's that kind of like the stuff that doesn't come off with water. Oh my god. The mustache has made him a man, I think, and it's not even a real mustache.
It isn't. Maybe that's all he needed.
I don't know. Can he grow facial hair? Does that mean shave? We know he just clipped his fingernails.
We do, especially especially Esposito. Yeah, that's the thing. Let Lou was just in the booth earlier tonight, cutting his fingernails. I don't really understand.
Maybe because
and then he
Freddie
walks out in
doesn't
full costume.
I don't know. Does Freddie have well manicured nails or something? I don't. Things are definitely heating up.
I mean, Samantha Sugar, we have to remind you guys, I mean, this is her debut night in the league. She's
a debutante. And she's doing a lot of slaps and what.
Big stunner. This might be it.
Wow.
Oh, 2.9.
Community college stunner has not put anybody away, which I don't know.
Jessica, how do you feel about how the substitute series has played out tonight?
I mean, it's played out bizarrely. I don't know. For how I feel, I'm still confused. I'm still confused by all of the masked enthusiasts. I'm confused by Let Lou doing this. I'm confused at how. I mean, not to put anything down against Freddie Fisher. I mean, he is a former .TV champion, but if Let Lou essentially as a tribute act to Freddie Fisher can accomplish more than the actual Freddie Fisher. What does that say about Fisher's skills?
No, Freddie Fisher had like 3 or 4 defenses. Recall.
There was talk for a while of could he be one of the best champs ever, and certainly was no win. Samantha loves those slaps, man. That big running shote is poor Let never has felt anything like that. Just like he's never felt this burning passion about actually doing something with his life. This is a listless boy who's been at community college for what feels like 5-6 years, and now he's out there winning matches.
Whoa! Let did it!
Community college stunner.
He did it! Oh my god! Wait,
he's in the
Freddie
finals?
Fisher versus Ichabod?
Oh,
Let Lou versus Ichabod? This is so terrible. 74%. Freddie Fisher Let Loose is dragging down these workers. I mean, there goes Samantha Sugar. Like, But I don't get it. Like, 'cause earlier tonight, you know, we saw like Ichabod was basically in a fight with Miles. And yeah, keep in mind that Federal Bell got beaten by Let Lou or Freddie Fisher because he also got kneed in the face by Miles. There is a lot going on here. And who is this weird Let Lou that's kicking ass? I guess there's asterisks.
Is there like a Shadow Realm component to this?
I don't know.
Did he like dip his hand? Is that Kool-Aid like radioactive or something? Is he like Spider-Man? Like, I don't really get it.
All right, so really quickly, as we consider that Shadow Realm thing, we're going to go back to what we saw earlier tonight between the Kellys while we try and rally this finals. What the hell is happening?
Why'd you bring me into this weird room, da? Boy, there's something important I got to tell you. It's been long overdue that I sat you down and broke down the facts of life to you. Da, what are you talking about? Well, see, boy, there's this place called the Shadow Realm. It's full of evil energies, and it takes evil beings away from the world. See, we don't rightly know when it'll strike or it'll take next, but only targets people that SCFL ring, which is why I like to keep you out of it. But da, I love to fight. Oh, Kelly Bendo boyo, but you got to be careful. Never, and I mean never, try to pick up any weapon inside that ring that you ain't personally carried in there yourself. That seems to be the only way the Shadow Realm can take you. I love you, boy, and I couldn't fucking stand it if anything ever happened to you. Alright, da, I'll be careful.
And now, I mean, we're in a weird place with the Shadow Realm. Jessica had a weird thing happen to her earlier. The Kellys are concerned with the Shadow Realm. I would also like to point out, rightfully so, we haven't even looked at this tonight. Look at the amount of people that have been taken by the Shadow Realm. Sanders Suzuki is out there. We saw Hero Supreme read about it. Offers Thompson, former .TV obsessor, is out there.
Yeah.
Cheesesteak Supreme has a concussion. Foundation Russo is in the Shadow Realm. Freddie Fisher is in the Shadow Realm. Guys, what do you think about this this injured list?
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
It is. It's so. I mean, Sanders and Offers have been gone since what, the barbecue?
Yep.
God.
I mean, Federal Bell now, like, does he come back next week? He keeps getting beat up and beat up. It's nice to have Cheesesteak back, but the greens are all beat up. It's been weird. I mean, that's why next week I think is going to be title shot heavy. It's interesting. I mean, we still don't know what's going to be happening with Spencer Morgan.
Yeah.
The DSA may or may not be happy. Torvald isn't there. Where does Nutrition go from here? Xylophone is lost earlier tonight. Where Jessica is Kaizen? Like, what is this world that we're living in? There's so many questions in the weeks to come, you know, and yet we still have tonight. The substitute series is on the line.
Kaizen is coming.
That's been advertised since basically our first show.
I mean, Ichabod versus Freddie Fisher, the finals of the substitute series is upon us.
I mean, I don't want to get too far ahead, but there are people here watching who have no idea who Kaizen is, and they just got very confused. But that's kind of where we operate in the realm of SCFL. So you just have to understand he's coming, but we don't know when. We don't know how.
Well, we don't know if he's been taken by the Shadow Realm. We see.
Yeah, Mr. Kung Fu Grip pointed that out in the chat. He very well could have been the first Shadow Realm victim, and we just didn't know it. Maybe he showed up and just got taken. Although we did not find an arm anywhere, but maybe it's hidden somewhere. Maybe
one
it
of the
crawled
dogs.
into a corner. Yeah, maybe one of the dogs ate it, which honestly would be the worst thing to ever happen. You come back from the Shadow Realm and your arm isn't there. There's a lot of ifs, ands, or buts.
It's true.
On the ropes is very proud of his boy Ichabod for making the finals. We're just cycling through everything that could possibly happen here.
No, it's beginning. I'm watching them set it up right now. I mean, here it is, the finals of the substitute series, the damn substitute series.
Finals, baby.
So this is very interesting. Let Lou is a former co-hardcore champion.
Yeah. And Ichabod is wearing his Proud Boy uniform.
Now the question is, have we ever seen Ichabod in a hardcore match?
I don't think so. This is the Fixers, man. Are they fixing this match because they think Let Lou can win a hardcore match?
God.
Dude.
I mean, we've seen Ichabod, you know.
He's got a barbed wire bat now. Like that's there's barbed wire bats. There's barbed wire boards. This is.
He likes to incorporate weapons into his matches and other people's matches. He's kind of standing around for, but.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Another face first into the barbed wire. Freddie Fisher is not busted open. Freddie Fisher has been in a few hardcore matches, but nothing. He's usually wearing his jeans and like a shirt. I'm very confused.
Well, quote unquote Freddie Fisher, co-hardcore champion.
I mean, once again, we have to agree that Ichabod is the clear favorite here, right? Like, they've both taken such weird paths.
Ichabod is very proud of himself. He got to the finals of the tournament he learned about this morning. He didn't want to be here. He beat up two of our newcomers who happen to be of the female persuasion. The closest he's ever been to being anywhere near a female other than his sister. And that's what he did. He's a complicated fella, and Let Lou is on fire.
Terrible.
Here.
He's terrible, and Freddie Fisher needs to kick his ass.
Fredlet.
Fredlet sounds like just a smaller Fred.
Fredlet. He is kind of smaller.
He's technically shorter. I think he's a little bit rounder.
All of this is terrible.
Yeah, when Ichabod's involved, it's pretty terrible. Amy was the love of his life, but from afar, and then she died.
Oh my God.
In a car accident, because that's the only way you can die if you know somebody in SCFL.
Oh my God, it's true.
I mean, except for Stromboli, who died in
you either die in the ring or in a car accident.
I don't believe the Supremes were involved in that one. This is
terrible.
Like Ichabod's life
viewers.
is just divine irony.
Oh my God, this might be it. Oh, and now Let Lou gets dropped. That's in the Mama Marinara grab drop.
Oh my God. He does not like that.
Ichabod just keeps kicking poor Fredlet in the tummy, which
This is the most bloodless SCFL show ever.
Yeah.
We've gone this entire tournament without any blood. We're in a hardcore match, 6.5 minutes in.
I like that the Fixers made this into a hardcore match, but
it's almost as bad as the knife match. Which
the knife match. Oh, he's rolling him into a bread ball now. Ichabod must hate this. He's being rolled into a goddamn bread ball.
And they're wearing those outfits too. That's like the worst part. Like Let Lou and Salafonis could so easily go alt-right, and thank God that they don't, because you always say that. You and Jessica always say that in the backstage area. You're always like, these guys could be so easily swayed. Thank God they're pure of heart.
Yeah.
I mean, Ichabod's been trying to, I think, get Let Lou to at least sign on to the class action lawsuit.
Yeah, we used to, in the kickboxing days, he used to fight Let Lou, and try to talk to him like a child and be like, they're using you. He tried to turn Let, and Let never would go. So this is probably personal for Let. He has friends, and he's getting hit in the balls a lot.
But is
he
this
seems
Let?
okay with it.
Is this
I
Let?
I don't know. Does putting a wig on and spray painting your face make you a different person?
In wrestling, it kind of does.
Is this like the great Muda to his KG Muda?
God, his between the legs stain is so gross. It's just rubbing off more and more. You can see it. It's just.
It's pretty gross. It looks like crapped himself or something. Like it just doesn't look right.
I think he just peed like the Kool-Aid stain away, and it's just a beast.
Oh, Ichabod with that stomp. That is that's put people away, man.
People are still not bleeding in this match.
Yeah.
Match has gone. Oh God! Going right into the hardwood.
Oh, he really loves hardwood.
That parquet floor.
Jesus Christ. God, and Ichabod just trying to choke the life out of him. I guess kind of like a homage to Federal Bell, who likes to use a sleeper as well.
Oh my God, these Luthez presses. Yeah, I'm definitely going for Freddie Fisher,
Yeah.
But then he gets a world title shot. Like, is that fair? I don't know if that's unfair.
I don't
know. I'm very confused.
I like that Let Lou goes for a Fez press a la Steve Austin, but he can't. He like falls down and has to get up before he goes for the punches, and that got him.
Yeah.
He just, he just does things a little bit weird all the time.
I mean, you could argue that since Let Lou, even though he's pretending to be Freddie Fisher, Let Lou is not a real substitute teacher. He doesn't have to lesson plan for a week or anything. He doesn't have the mental taxation that an actual substitute teacher has. He has a slight advantage.
True, that is an advantage.
Maybe he filled in for a cooking class or something.
Oh my God.
He's gassed.
That's community college. Wow, he's so gassed.
But I mean, to be fair, on the other side, Let Lou does do so much work week in, week out for the show.
Oh my God, that's that big suplex. He's got him right by the gut, and he can't breathe. And
at some point, this is going to turn into a bloodbath. It has to happen. Ichabod begging off for some reason.
That's true, Detective Sarcasm. He is a substitute Freddy, which...
Oh, wow! That is so true!
That
Unbelievable. The substitute series. That's why I love the chat room so much, you guys. Everyone out there. You really add to it. It's so true. It's so perfect.
Having a heart attack and getting bumped from behind by Ichabod is perfect Let Lou.
Oh, God. Why is there no blood? I know that I'm kind of obsessing on it, but like I feel like they should have at least bladed by now. Oh.
We have to send some love here because Ichabod is about hate, Ichabod is a terrible person. He needs to be bloody and lose.
I don't know how to get bits. I need to get bits.
Yeah.
I need to look into that. I do not know how to do it. Oh my God! Ichabod is shaving off the fake mustache, but there's nothing there. He's realizing that there's nothing there. He shaved off boxing and bikes mustache before and sledding. Look at sledding. He's all hot in that armor and there's no explosions going off.
Yeah.
He might barf in his helmet just from heat exhaustion.
It says a lot about the school system that for 3 years running there's been members of the alt-right in the finals of the substitute series. And it bothers me.
Nobody's gone to the outside, which is very strange. I don't know. I don't think he can do it. I don't think he can do it. I know I want him to, but
who? Fredlet?
Yeah, Ichabod is just so tough.
Oh my God! Oh, he just spiked him. Like Ichabod is like barely even. This is the longest. Yeah, this is the longest of the night for Ichabod by far.
Yeah.
Oh.
God, the Koch brothers funded the school. Oh man, now we're seeing the chair shots come into play, and we all know what happens with chair shots. We've seen people get hurt, lower back injuries.
It's true. Oh my God. Oh my God, no. Oh no, this might be it.
Oh no.
This is very bad. This is very bad for Freddy.
I mean, on the chair.
Holy God. He's kicked out. Oh, Ichabod goes in. Ichabod's in. He's bloody finally. Ichabod goes into the explosion. Look at him. He's pissed.
The white shirt.
Oh, they're staring each other down. 20 minutes in. Has there ever been a more pathetic, epic sight? Like this weird loser ramen boy who's dressed as a man stuck in a shadow realm, staring down somebody from the alt-right.
You can do it, Freddie Let. I believe in you.
Yeah, come on, buddy. Come on, bud.
Oh my God! It is
What?
Miles Manhoof.
No.
3-1! What the fuck? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! What? Oh my God! He's going on into forever! He is going on into forever! Miles Manhoof just transcended! Miles Manhoof is everything and nothing. It is unbelievable.
Oh no! Oh God! Oh my God! I can't even. What just happened? First of all, Let Lou won while Miles was like
Phasing.
He was phasing through belly ribbon. Oh my God! Miles just like the pure energy of Miles. Like I think Miles realized that like he had to get out there to help to like put that, and then he like a burst of energy like sprang forth from his chest and like pushed power down onto Let Lou. Ichabod could not kick out. What a fight! That's the first explosion Ichabod's ever taken. I think he got freaked out. He got scared at Miles like transcending through the world. Guys, talk to me, please. We still have a main event.
I am at a loss.
Been the wildest substitute series ever. I know there's only been 3, but yeah,
Let Lou as Freddie Fisher.
Let Lou has a world title shot.
No, Freddie Fisher has a world title shot. Right?
I guess.
But when is Freddie Fisher getting back from the Shadow Realm? Does he?
I don't know.
Does the winner get the title shot next week? We don't know.
I don't know.
If it's next week, then Let Lou's got to take it. But
I can't believe we're talking about this after seeing a man phase through the universe.
Yeah.
Like he was just like everything all of a sudden became a tesseract.
Is that the only way that Freddie Fisher quote unquote could win?
I think Miles might know the results of every possible match ever all at the same time right now, and that's really unfair.
Oh my God. I am. First of all, I'm over the moon. Let Lou is a title contender, even though he is dressed up as another man.
The substitutes Ichabod lost. The substitutes that we saw tonight were all awesome. Patty Acosta being just an incredible badass. Samantha Sugar is fun and fast. Drea Mountbank, I feel like you could put her against anybody. Like she took Ichabod to the edge. But I mean, there's asterisks all over the place because, like we said, we saw the dog fights earlier. This has been weird. This has been a weird. Every night is weird.
Such a strange night.
We don't have normal nights anymore. We don't just have normal wrestling shows.
I'm tired of it. I'm exhausted. I'm very exhausted, guys. Okay.
I mean, we still have .TV to come.
I'd like to point out that the .TV championship is on its way, and this is brought to you by Philly Supreme Family Buick. You get a free fucking tracksuit. We had Philly in earlier. We talked to him about his dead son. But
Hero and his.
Oh, sorry, Hero. Yeah, but anyway, I mean, guys, main event time. Karate Hendrix. Do we even know who he's fighting?
No.
Well, that's quite the main event.
It's strange, he's dethroned such a dominant, the most dominant champion, and he gets a main event slot, which Wim never was afforded, and so he doesn't even know who his opponent is. We don't know who his opponent is. It's interesting.
I think this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, Karate Hendrix, man. He hit that shot. He's been doing great at SCFL Hoops lately. He's on a winning streak, I think. Like, this is... Oh, shit. Okay, this is a deserving guy. It's Kurt fucking King.
The performance artist himself.
It is.
This guy doesn't go... I mean, 15 minutes is going to be a weird time limit for this guy. He just does some weird shit in the ring.
He might not get gassed terribly this time. He won't be tired enough to go for his sentons, but he's also not going to have heart attacks.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's so interesting, this 15-minute time limit. I believe in Kurt King.
Do you really think? I mean, Karate just unseated the most decorated .TV champion in history. Would that just be a fluke? I mean, is that Karate Hendrix's legacy?
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's also won March Sadness. I think that's the most probably impressive thing you can do in the entire league, frankly. Until something else.
I mean,
comes around.
that is the largest tournament that anybody could fathom.
You know, but think about that. So you had to win like 7 fights that night. What about having to go 4 fights on parquet floor?
It's tough, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Until I take a bump on a parquet floor, I don't really know.
It's got to be terrible. It's got to be
It
terrible.
really does. Never mind how tacky it is.
Well, they also use it for the basketball games.
Yeah.
Let's see here. The chat room is lit, it seems. I haven't been paying attention, as the
Really,
kids say.
a lot of talk over Ichabod and what he deserves and doesn't deserve. Maybe they want to abolish him, just like Ice.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot going on here.
Kurt King is overpowering Karate here. I mean, this is early round Kurt King that anything can happen.
Yeah.
Elephant in the room here. We have seen the Shadow Realm involved in a lot of prior shows. Miles going into infinity. I don't know what that means. But I mean, I'm afraid of what might happen in this match. Every match now, I am at tenths.
It's so true. Yeah, I am. I'm like, this isn't gonna work out. Chainsaw's like, Let Lou is getting a title shot, but Let Lou doesn't seem to be Let Lou. People are transcending. Some people are being stolen. Oh my God! Karate Hendrix is busted open hard way by Kurt King. Oh, these knees!
What busted him? Was it the knee?
I don't know. I think so.
It was.
Wow.
A knee to the gut. You know, I went as a child, saw Hulk Hogan drop a blood capsule on the floor, scramble, pick it up, and hit it on his head. Anything was possible.
That's sometimes Kurt King is the perpetrator of the performance art. Sometimes he's just the facilitator.
Oh my God. What if, like, I mean, we've had a lot of people have always kind of wondered what SCFL is on the whole. Like, some people say it's like, you know, what's in between heaven and hell, purgatory.
Yeah.
What if it's just like a gathering of weird artists? Like, I don't know what we're watching. We show up and we go home.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, Detector Sarcasm has a good point of maybe he got kicked so hard in the stomach that he's coughing up blood.
Just horrifying.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't really know. Maybe he has internal organ damage from a gut. We've seen weirder things happen in SCFL.
I mean, Kurt King is a badass. He is. He's just tired. He gets in these really long matches. But he doesn't always win, but he fights good people. I mean, Jessica, can you tell us about Kurt King? Look, there it is, the airplane spin. Like, Kurt King with, like, he was part of Tapas' crew.
I guess.
Yeah, he was. Well, Hogan versus Flair.
Or is he still part of the crew?
I honestly don't know. I haven't had a chance to talk to him and Gordon. It's hard to talk to Tapas because of the language barrier, but you know, Gordon, Anna, and Kurt, I've seen them hanging out, not necessarily with Tapas, but so I don't know if they've abandoned Tapas to form their own kind of group or what's going on with them.
Well, we saw Tapas earlier. He's at Hot Tapas. He's at Hot Topic.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Hot Tapas is like what would that's like a Spanish place to eat food. Delicious little plates.
Wow.
Kurt King is going to start running out of gas soon, right?
I mean, we've seen him hit his big power bomb. He hit a kneeling pile, tombstone. He's throwing everything at karate here. He's challenging for one of the inadvertently most prestigious titles that we have. And I mean that. Wim Nyman helped really elevate this title. I don't know.
I like to point out that it took 20 minutes of a hardcore match to get the first blood of the night. Already stained because oh, whoa! What the hell? Kurt King just knocked out Karate Hendrix.
He's so deadly.
With a gut buster. You know, he really must have some internal damage.
This is the most Karate Hendrix thing ever. To dethrone Wim and then get knocked out in your first defense by Kurt King. Kurt King has done more than Tapas ever has. And now look at this. We have another new .TV champion. Can somebody
Just in a pool of blood.
Can somebody please put the .TV title history in the chat? Like, unbelievable. Does Tapas even realize right now, while he's at the Hot Topic with Asanafil, that this has just happened?
I don't know.
I'm blown away. Yeah. It's been a wild night. Talk to me, Walsh.
I'm blown away. This is incredible. I mean, first of all, Let Lou posing as Freddy Fisher. Come on, he's getting a title shot, and now Kurt King unseated. I mean, and he knocked him out with a gut shot.
It's not just that Freddy Fisher or Let Lou or whoever he is getting a title shot. He's the winner of the Substitute Series to get that title shot. He dyed Freddy Fisher's his Cheeto-stained singlet with Kool-Aid packets to do this.
Yeah, he did.
Taking out some really talented people. The newcomers were really incredible. I mean, Jessica, what do you think?
I mean, the whole Substitute Series was so bizarre, so confusing. Just so many strange things happened. Somehow Let Lou disguising himself as Freddy Fisher kind of shows up low on the list of just strange things that went on. I mean, the ending with Miles Manhoof, basically going off into infinity. Dear God, I don't know. And then we just, not the Substitute Series, we just saw a man potentially lose his title due to exploded liver syndrome or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just disturbed. We know that next week we've got Federal Bell maybe coming back. He's been through hell these last 2 weeks while on the injured list. Cheesesteak is coming back. God knows if anyone from the Shadow Realm is coming back. That's a concern, right? Who are we adding anyone to the injured list this week beyond Karate Hendrix, Jessica?
I don't think anyone else got. I mean, if Drea Mountebank got hurt in her match,
No,
she's
fine.
Yeah.
I
mean, we'll have to see if we can track down any knowledge of Miles, if he's still on our plane of existence or not. But
yeah,
I mean
that was
I
weird.
feel like that's art imitating life. I mean, look at his art that we made months ago. He is now like circling maybe the entire universe all at once. I don't know. I'm very concerned. Yeah, so I guess this is it, right, guys? Next week I think we're gonna have an Uncle Sledding title shot. I think next week we're gonna see the Lost Boys. They're gonna defend their tag title shot, right, against the Kellys.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff to come. Jesus, I am blown away. Freddy Fisher, in quotation marks, is challenging for the title at some point. Kurt King, the performance artist, just knocked out Karate Hendrix. Man, I don't know. And Miles phase shifting.
Miles phase shifted into like maybe like what's opposite of Shadow? Maybe there's another realm that we don't know about.
I mean, this is clearly. See, he has been watching that new show, Cloak and Dagger, the Marvel teen show, and there's teleportation, there's hard light, there's all sorts of bizarre things going on, and he clearly is somehow attuned to that. Is my guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
My guesses are usually wrong and insane, but that's what I'm going with.
I do not see anyone to raid, so I'm gonna raid Sweet Gentle Jens, and then that's gonna be the end of our night, guys. So why don't we just say goodnight? Like, do we have anything else to wrap up, like on this weird night?
No, I mean that was a lot of stuff happened there. A lot of stuff.
I mean, I would say that it was another successful substitute series, and I'm glad that we got to have it all together, right, Jessica?
Yeah, it's an amazing night, and I was just checking some stats. I got confused at current champions. I thought for a second Kurt King might be a dual champion, but no, it's Jacques with the scramble pan.
Yeah.
Wow, absolutely. All right, well we're going offline, baby. Thanks everyone for coming. Thank you for coming.
Follow and subscribe.
Hogan versus Flair. We'll have to get used to him. If you're live right now, well, you could raid you, but I think that we're gonna raid Jens tonight. Maybe next time, baby. Thanks for everybody for coming.
What?
Here we go. Drop in your bikes, please, when you hit Jens. Drop in your bikes.